Right now, it's your boy DJ Firestarr. You already know what it is. I've got my man, JCOLE, in the building.
Yeah.
The most anticipated for 2011. He's just shut down Birmingham differently. What's going on, sir?
My man, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, blessed.
Yes, sir.
So, it's the final date in the UK.
Yeah.
How you been feeling it so far?
Man, it's been I've gotten my fair share, but I feel like I've experienced it in the best way possible, like, you know, from all the places. London, I just only been to London before, so it's all these places I didn't even know about, Manchester,
Okay.
Birmingham, Glasgow, so.
But it's the second time out here, right?
My second time out here, first time was just London.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the best and worst things about being out in the UK?
Best is the love and the fans and you know, and just seeing this side of the world and seeing how the music connects over here. The worst is food, man. The food is good, but you gotta go like to extra lengths just to get
But I heard
the
my
food.
boy Semtex, he's taking you to, you know about Nando's,
Yeah,
he's taking you to them spots, right?
I'm tired of Nando's already, man. Yeah,
Okay.
You know what? Since I talked about Nando's on Semtex, it's like everybody want to give me Nando's, man.
Okay.
I'm over it, man.
I hear that. I want to talk about the tour.
All right.
Now, as we know, Drake, he did ask Wiz Khalifa to come out on tour to support, right?
Yeah,
And he declined
yeah,
because he was focusing on his own bits and
Absolutely.
pieces. When you got the call,
yeah.
how did you feel about coming out? Was it an instant choice to come out and say, yeah, I'm
because
on it?
My
or-
situation was different. I just got off my own tour in the States, so I think Wiz probably already had his tour like set up, so I understood that. But what happened with me is a no-brainer. This is a whole nother market.
Sure.
This is a market where like my presence is not as strong as it is in the States. In the States, I can go do a tour. I just came off one, but out here, it's different. So to be
Okay.
able to come out here, I think the total amount of people that we'll see by the end of the tour is like 60,000 people. It's a no-brainer. Like, you'd be a fool to turn down something like this. And not to mention, I had a tour set up for December for Europe.
Right.
Well, obviously going to be much smaller venues. You know, it'd be a lot more work to see less people. This one was like, man, to be able to come out here and rock this crowd and gain some new fans every night, you know, it's a no-brainer.
Had to be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now we know you're signed to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Now, was it your intention? Was that the label? Was the J situation? Was that where you wanted to be?
Nah, I never thought about that ever. I never ever thought about signing to Jay-Z. Like, I didn't even think that was an option. I didn't know what Rock Nation was.
I mean, when you were growing up, were you a Rockefeller fan?
Oh yeah,
You know,
I was a Rockefeller
Beans,
fan.
Freeway,
yeah.
all,
And
all that
even
kind
then,
of stuff.
I was too young to even think that me being on Rockefeller was a possibility. So, I was a huge Rockefeller fan. But when Rock Nation started, I didn't even know anything about it. Like, I just heard Jay got a new label. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm still trying to get my deal. I never even thought. It didn't even seem legit to me. I didn't know what it was. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
I never thought. You know, the thought never came to my mind. Like, oh man, maybe I need to go try that.
Okay, moving on. The mixtape.
Mhm.
You're out here. You've been doing the warm-up slots for Drake, obviously, and you've had your own shows.
Yeah.
We all heard about the Coco show. We heard that was crazy.
Oh, man,
I mean, Dummy
yeah, it
was
was
putting
crazy.
that out on Ustream,
Wow.
and the response was just absolute madness. I mean, you tweeted after the show, right, saying
Yeah, it was, one
it
of
was
the
just
best.
unbelievable.
Yes, absolutely.
The response to the mixtape, the fans knowing the words word for word.
Word for word.
How do you feel about that?
It's incredible, man. It's an incredible feeling. Every time, it doesn't matter where I'm at, whether it's London or Birmingham, or whether I'm out in Arizona or Boulder, Colorado, in the Midwest of the United States or something. It's like, that always gets me anytime people know all the word. 'Cause I know what it's like to be such a fan that you know every word. So the fact that people out there feel like that about me is, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So would you say the mixtape's positioned you nicely for the album?
Absolutely.
Exactly where you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. It got me to where I wanted to be, to set up for the singles and set up for the album. It got me there.
Okay, talking about the album, I'm not going to ask you the same questions you've always been asked about. When's it dropping? Who's on
Yeah.
it? But I mean, it's evolved quite a fair bit from the beginning, right?
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
constantly
Changing.
sounds like it's always changing.
All the time, yeah.
And word is that obviously your producer game's tight as well. And what, 80% of the beats on the album
Yeah.
potentially
it's me.
yours?
Yeah, and that's why it keeps changing, because I keep making better songs. People gotta understand my beats if you go to the come up and then you go to the warm up and then you go to Friday Night Lights and you listen to the production, you hear the growth. So the good thing about me, is that like the fans are growing with me as my production is growing.
Yeah.
Like they're growing with me at the same time. So it's like, you know.
Okay, how important is that production side to you?
Oh, it's very important. Like that's my goal for 2011 is to take my production to the next. It's almost as important as the rap side.
Yeah.
People don't get that. A lot of people don't understand that. Like they don't, like, man, why don't you just go jump on a Polo the Don beat, or they already got the hook for you. But it's important to me to establish myself.
Do your thing.
Exactly, because I have the opportunity to introduce the world to my sound at the same time. You know.
Okay, cool. We got to wrap up, but I've got one more question for you regarding someone I know you rate highly in the game, Nas.
Yeah.
When are you two gonna get together and hit the studio on that one?
Hopefully soon, man. Every time I see him, I just like, I want to be like, yo, man, can we just do an album or something?
That's crazy.
But I just don't really have the heart. But I feel like if I get my production name up, then he'll see the value. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's just probably like, yeah, he's a fresh, dope new rapper.
But he rates you. He's spoken about you,
absolutely.
right?
He's giving me props, which is incredible to me. But he doesn't know. I don't think he's fully aware that my production level is nobody knows, because nobody sits there. Nobody knows my beats that I'm sitting on.
Right.
But I feel like once I do let the world know, then me and Nas, hopefully he'll allow me to work with him.
Okay. Well, we hope that happens, man.
Yeah, me too. Yes, sir.
Big up JCOLE. Wish you all the best for the rest of the tour.
Appreciate you, brother.
And we'll hopefully catch you in the UK when the album drops.
Yes, sir.
Big ups.
I'm out here. Big ups, man. Appreciate you. Firestarr in the building. JCOLE, Cold World.